Greetings, ladies and gentlefish, and welcome to one of my replays in the ever-amusing KV-2. Now, when I played this game, and sorry, just to start off by saying, I'm platooned up with British B here, who is also in his KV-2. Now, when I was trying to experiment with the various different varieties of armor-piercing ammunition that this tank gets. Previously, I'd only ever tried high explosive. You see I've got high explosive loaded here. Just excuse me while I derp a T-29 in the face through a window. But then I saw that it was Campinovka. And this is a tier 8 game. And there's no way I'm loading any variety of armor-piercing ammo in this sort of matchmaking on this map. It's just not happening. So I just load the HE and start derping away at people. As I said earlier on, I put a shot straight into the face of that T-29. He was potentially in quite a strong position, you know, fairly hull down in a, well, tank that excels when hull down. And I can do something about that because I have large caliber high explosive rounds that don't give no damn about your being hull down or not, really. They'll happily derp you in the face. So, managed to make him move, and British B, unfortunately, is about to find out the hard way what happens when a KV-2 gets spotted on Malinovka in front of all of that. So, throughout the rest of this match, I am going to endeavour to take his noble sacrifice as a lesson, take it to heart, and not get spotted. So we have that shot at the Black Prince there. Not sure if it hit or not. I think it did actually, but don't quote me on that. And this is Campinovka after all. We're gonna snipe. Yes, yes, yes. In a KV-2. Yes, I know. I know. This is not the KV-2's natural habitat. And this is not what the KV-2 really excels at. But we're gonna do it anyway because I don't really have a lot of choice. I don't have the mobility to go anywhere particularly quickly and do any spotting. I don't have the gun depression to go up on the hill and fight T-29s and Tigers and whatnot. You know, and I don't have the armour to just drive straight across the field. So instead, we're gonna snipe. And there's a Panther 88. Remember, the Panther 88 is just the Panther's hull. And that was a penetrating shot. Penetrating HE round straight through the front of the Panther 88's hull. Well, I think it was his hull that we hit, which I find hilarious. So there's 1,000 damage in one shot. Oh, Black Prince, Black Prince! No, it doesn't look like we're going to get a shot on him. But it does look like our previous shot might have hit, unless someone else has been dackering at him. Oh, can we execute the MT-25? Nah, doesn't look good. What about the VK? VK, how incautious is the VK going to be? We give it a punt, and there we go, 349 damage on the VK. Ironically not penetrating where we did penetrate that Panther, who is now dead, I feel I should point out. So that was 1,000 damage on a top tier tank from a tier 6 heavy. God, I love this tank. Well, who's next? Tiger. Ooh, Tiger, Tiger burning bright. There we go, 354. And the thing is, if I'd loaded either variety of armor piercing here, there's a very good chance these shots would be bouncing, because even with the premium armor piercing, I get 136mm of penetration. Now, that's not too dissimilar to the 88mm gun on the VK3601H, and that's generally considered to have low pen for a tier 6 heavy. So, I don't really want to do that, especially with my appalling accuracy, appalling aim time, slow shell travel speed and whatnot. Whereas with the high explosive rounds, contrary to what shooting at that Panther might have led you to believe, I don't need to penetrate, I don't actually even need to hit the target to do any damage. I mean, those shots were hitting the target, but they're non-penetration HE rounds. Ooh! Ooh, T-43. Ooh, have we got shots into his side? Oh, come on, that would be hilarious. Oh, hello. Oh, no, I've been spotted. No, 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 no. Now, I could have stayed around there to try and squeeze a shot out. Haha. Giggle as you see necessary. But considering how quickly British got eliminated earlier on, I really don't want to take the risk. So, instead, I pull back. Oh, and then I got spotted again, so screw that. Repair our track, and we get the hell out of there. Not going to be greedy anymore. That T-43 is probably whole kinds of screwed. There we go, he's dead. I don't need to be the one to screw him further. Perhaps I should pick my words with better care. Oh well. You may have noticed that the scoreline has gone from something like 2-5 to 6-all. We've managed to pull this back. During no small part to our little MT-25, who's running around being a rock star, by the way. And killing bad guys. Anyway, 7-6, our team is finally in the lead. So, yeah. Now, I'm eventually going to get bored sitting in this location, let's be honest. I think at this stage it has outstayed its usefulness. We've managed to put in quite a good amount of damage on a variety of different targets from there. 1,000 into the Panther, probably around another 1,000 into the Tiger. Another 700 combined into the, I think I hit the Black Prince and the VK. You know, we're probably looking at so far having done around the 2,500 mark, something like that. T-43, we take the shot without fully aiming. Yeah, we don't hit. Yeah, go figure. I thought the T-43 was about to move, so I took the shot before he cleared off and I didn't have a shot to take. So, who else is remaining on the enemy team? Well, at this point, I'm looking at the enemy team list going, oh, I really want to shoot that AMX 5100. Because I might be able to penetrate him, and that would be frigging hilarious. So, what do we got? AMX 5100, yep. T-29, well, he's the guy we put a shot into earlier on, if I'm not very much mistaken. Tiger P, SU-122-44, M12 and a KV-85. We've lost about half our health so far, give or take. And we still have a bunch of heavy tanks camping base, because that's clearly what you have to do in your heavy tanks. Sit at base. Yep, what can possibly go wrong? Our MT-25 has balls of steel. Alas, he gets taken out by the enemy AMX 5100, who has racked up his 3rd kill. And yes, he's also camping base. Welcome to Campinovka. KV-85 gets wrecked by the friendly T-43, and that leaves us 3 tanks ahead. Oh, sorry, 3 tanks ahead after our S-51 nukes their Tiger P. I get the impression that might have been a one-shot. Or if not a one-shot, certainly a lots of damage shot. So, our KV-85 is just trundling across the field now. I have shots onto this T-29. There we go, another 270 damage onto him. And we'll just reload for friggin' ages. KV-85 is moving forward, as I said. I think he's trying to spot some things. He might be able to shoot some things as well, but I don't think he's going to last very long. Friendly Tiger P nukes the T-29 though. And we managed to completely miss the SU-122-44 because he pulled forward. Boo. Boo. Ah, well, never mind. So we've got this SU. The AMX 5100 has been spotted to my left. I'll notice in a moment, but I don't have a shot on him. And there's also the enemy artillery. So, trying to see if we can get a shot on this 5100. Oh. He's going to get behind something. Ah, damn it. It was worth taking the shot, but unfortunately, we missed. So, artillery and this AMX 5100. I just need to land a shell in the vague vicinity of this 5100 to end his little adventure. And then we need to go and do something about enemy artillery. Our heavy tanks who are in the base have finally moved across the field. And is the AMX reloading? Oh, I think he might have been. And he is now dead. And that just leaves the enemy M12 artillery. I'm hoping the artillery doesn't nuke me. There we go. But it does tell me where he is. He is down in the sort of K0 corner. Now, I mean, we saw he was last spotted down there. I'm not surprised that he hasn't moved that far from his previous last known location, but it's good to know for sure that he hasn't moved far from there. How did I know that's where he was? Well, you get the little damage indicator telling you from which direction the shot that damaged you emanated. So it's just this M12 left. He's not having a good day. Despite getting off to a bad start in this game, it looks like our team should be able to pull a win out of this bag. Between us, we've got artillery, a full health T-29 because he has been camping base like a boss, a Tiger P, who's still got a lot of health left, and me. One of us is going to manage to kill this M12. I would like it to be me, but you know, you never know. Now our T-43 is pinging the squares to my left hand side in case the enemy artillery is moving up the zero line, so yeah, that seems sensible. Go and see if I can find him. Where has this little scumbag scuttled off to? There he is, and nuke him. And there we go. Kill number 2, and that was the game. Let's go and have a look at those results. So there we go, demonstrating that you can definitely snipe with the KV-2 if you want to. That was Ace Tanker, Fire for Effect, Bruiser and High Caliber in the KV-2 on Malinovka in a Tier 8 game. Not too shabby. You can also see from that damage list we did indeed manage to hit that Black Prince. We finished with 3,762 damage done, 2 kills and 1,276 base experience. Also, shoutouts should go to our T-43, who must have done a lot of spotting there, T-32, to the artillery, and to our MT-25, all of which had pretty decent games. British, alas, was unfortunate, but at least we were able to pull a win out of that game nonetheless. 13 shots fired, 10 hits, 10 pens for that damage count, most of which was at a distance of more than 300 meters. We received 3 hits, of which 2 penetrated and left us on very little health, especially when you factor in the artillery splash. We only bounced 320 damage with our armour, but considering that was 1 shot's worth, that was bouncing, what, something like the... what has 320? T-29? That would have been bouncing the T-29's shot. So it was actually fairly lucky that we bounced that guy. He's got about 200 pen. If you have a look at the profitability, well, our ammunition, I think we already had some shells stacked up, so we didn't have to resupply that. Repair costs, 4,000 credits. We made a cool 46,000 credit profit. It would have been 29.5 with a standard account. And we managed to take advantage of a nice ×3 experience event that was running at the time. So that ended up being a rather good game in the end in the KV-2. Yes, I know we were being dirty bush campers and snipers, but there we go. Bottom tier game, Campinovka. Yeah, what are you going to do? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that game. If you did, please feel free to catch some of my other videos and or subscribe to my channel. And I wish you very happy hunting on that battlefield. Ciao, ciao.